Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check check. Check check.
Oh,
Check check. Check check.
okay.
No.
I heard you now. Do it again.
Check check. Why does it say it's the mic on the Mac?
What happened?
It says the output is the microphone on the Mac.
Yeah, but let me just check the feed. Oh.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Red Dragon Court inside the outdoor gymnasium. Tonight's state playoff matchup will feature the Bayonne Bees and your Dickinson Rams.
Taking the Mac.
We ask you to please stand up and remove your hats for the play of our national anthem.
Hey, everyone. There's people. Hold on, man. Checo, Checo.
One of our seniors, senior Mike
Check.
Nicely Monroe scored 21 points, 12 rebounds, 7 assists in our last game versus Freehold, where he also accomplished scoring his 1,000th point for his high school
Check.
career. We want to congratulate Marquise Ashley for his accomplishment. Please clap it up for Marquise Isley. Now, the starting lineup for the Bayonne Bees. Guard, sophomore, number 5, Jalen Simmons. Guard, senior, number 12, Christian Hampton. At guard, number 10, freshman David Morgan. At forward, junior, number 23, Josiah Nazario. And at forward, senior, number 15, Elijah Young. Head coach, Ben Hinman. And now for your Dickinson Rams. At forward, sophomore, number 13, Boubacar Diop. At guard, senior, number 2,
Hello, everybody, and welcome to HCST Athletics State Playoff coverage. We're here in Dickinson High School where the Rams play host to the Bayonne Bees in the Section 2 Group 4 first round state playoffs here. Dickinson coming in as the 7th seed. Bayonne is the number 10 seed. We got a Hudson County matchup here in the state playoffs. Should be exciting. My name is Manuel Pereira. I'll be here providing some play-by-play commentary. Next to me is Ethan, who will be giving us some quarter-to-quarter updates as this game goes along. And Bayonne can't start off the scoring there with that jump shot. I saw earlier before this game, Marquise Isley Monroe was honored after scoring his 1,000th point in the last game that this Dickinson Rams team played. And there he is with the ball. Puts one up. It's off the mark. Rebound goes to Hampton. Coming the other way, that's Jalen Sims. He's a sophomore for this Bayonne squad. He played the first 8 games of the season, and then he was out due to injury for most of it. In the last 3 games, though, he has been on the floor for this Bayonne squad, averaging north of 15 points per game. Also does a good job of facilitating. 5.5 assists since he's come back. That's Bobby Green. Shot goes in and out. Coburn gets the rebound. Over to Sims. It's Hampton. Puts it up. It's short. Elijah Young almost gets the end one. He'll go to the free throw line. So Young and Nazario getting the start here for Bayonne. Another note on Bayonne, we were at Hoboken during the Hudson County quarterfinal game when Bayonne went down against the Red Wings. Noah Shaw, towards the end of that game, came out due to injury. He hasn't played since, but he was warming up before this game. He is in uniform, and he looked like he was getting ready to play a game from the looks of it. Doesn't get the start, though. We'll see if he comes in soon, potentially plays a factor here. Young makes the second one. So 1-0 ball game. This is not baseball, but it is 1-0. So good defense so far from both squads. Green, Isley Monroe, top of the key. He lets it fly. In and out. Polanco doesn't come up with a rebound. It's Nazario. Sims coming the other way. Sims will take his time here. So again, this Bayonne squad just hasn't been able to be fully healthy all season long. It was Sims before, excuse me, and now it's Shaw. Again, we'll see if Shaw can come on the floor and make an impact. Bobby Green, shot goes in and out. Last playoff game that this Dickinson team played was against St. Peter's Prep. Green struggled from beyond the arc in that one as well. We know how lethal he is as a shooter. Pretty unusual of him to miss those shots. Coburn, pump fakes, pulls up for the mid-range. It's good. Nothing ball game here. Dickinson yet to score here at home. They're the favorites. Monroe, he answers back. Tie game now. Isley Monroe hasn't been afraid to shoot those 3 balls today. Hampton jabs, drives in. That's Young, excuse me. Young loses it. It'll stay with the Bees. So Tomas Montaro checks in. Usually starts for this Dickinson squad. It's a tremendous rebounder. Averages about 11 a game. In the corner, Sims. It's off to the right. Young trying to come up with the rebound. It's Nazario who gets it. Trying to look for a foul there. Doesn't get it. Falls again. And now Isley Monroe coming up the floor. Polanco in the corner. It's off. Montero gets the rebound. Bobby Green's wide open. Way off towards his left. Almost halfway through this first quarter. It's still 3-3. Coburn Only a freshman. He's been excellent for this Bayonne squad. Dickinson won both matchups in the regular season. And Coburn averaged 9.5 between the two. Young, back out to Sims. Sims in the corner. It's off. Nazario trying to get the rebound, and he does. Great hustle play there. Bayonne doing an exceptional job on the offensive glass, but Dickinson takes it right back. Monroe, hop steps, no look pass, turns it over. Foul. Four minutes to go here in the first quarter. We're all tied up at 3. Pretty unusual sight here. Terry checks in for the Rams. Bayonne yet to make a substitution here. And now Shaw comes up from his bench as soon as I said that, so he'll check into this ball game. That's a great sight if you're a Bayonne fan. Nazario doesn't get it to fall. Monroe coming the other way. Pushing the ball down low. Terry gets blocked. Now Sims coming. Shaw still at the scorer's table. Nazario bounce pass to Young, who gets a good look at the rim, and he converts. So Bayonne playing some really good basketball here. Dickinson hasn't been able to do much in the half court. Monroe trying to change those fortunes. He cannot on that shot. Kobe taking his time. Floater, it's way short. They'll just let it dribble out of bounds. Again, this Bayonne team very hungry. They know they haven't been healthy all season. And they're coming in here as healthy as they've been since the beginning of the year. First time they played Dickinson, only lost by 4. 56-52 was the final score. And both of these programs are very hungry to win in the state playoffs. Dickinson hasn't won since 2013. Bayonne hasn't won a state playoff game since 2014. So over a decade for both of these programs. Dickinson has the lead now after that three-point shot. Shot. It's off. Way too strong there. And Polanco gets fouled, trying to get the rebound. It'll go against Hampton. Coach Ben Gamble, who came to Bayonne High School 2019-2020 season. After Marist closed down, he was the head coach over there. He's had a stellar career coaching. Used to be an assistant for Bob Hurley over at St. Anthony's. So you know he's looking to complete a rebuild here with the Bees and win a game in the playoffs. And speaking of rebuilds, Dickinson has almost trademarked the term the rebuild here in Hudson County. We asked Polanco about that when we had him on for an interview, and said it's something they've been talking about since their sophomore year when they were 10 games under 500. This year, the complete opposite. And they're trying to complete it here, make a good run here in the state playoffs in what is a loaded section. Already have a tough matchup here in the first round. Just goes to show how tough this Section 2 Group 4 bracket is. And Dickinson, after such a great regular season, has to play a team like Bayonne in the first round. Great defense there by the Rams. They'll come the other way. 6-5 is still the score. Monteiro puts it up. It's a blocking foul. He'll shoot 2 at the line.
Foul against Bayonne. Number 3, his first, team second. Tomas Montero is shooting 2.
Montero makes the first one. Bobby Green checks back in. Polanco checks out. Again, not much productivity on the perimeter offensively in this game for the Rams, especially from those guards, Green and Polanco. You almost expect them to turn it up very soon. Hampton having some trouble getting it past half court. They end up doing so. Sims in the corner. It's off. Wood gets the rebound, and he's on the ground now. It is a jump ball. Dickinson basketball. 7-5 is the score here. A minute and a half to go in the first quarter. One of these teams will not advance to the next round here, and it'll be all she wrote for this 2024 through 2025 season. So again, so much to play for here. It's do or die. Polanco pulls up from the mid-range. It's short. Shaw gets the rebound. Approaching a minute to go here. Sims has it, gives it back to Hampton. Hampton averaged 10 points a game between both matchups against Dickinson this year. Sims spins, trying to work on Green. Bounce pass to Wood. Wood in the corner. Off. Shaw trying to get the rebound. Hampton ends up with it. He gets past Emmanuel, and that one is good. And one. Christian Hampton with a great move there. Try to convert the and one at the line. So he ties the game, trying to take the lead here. That one's good. So Hampton does a tremendous job of getting past Zaire Henry and then finishes it at the rim. Henry has it, almost loses it. Green gets it back. Step back three on Shaw. Bottoms. Bobby Green gets involved from beyond the arc. Dickinson has the lead once again. 20 seconds to go here. 10-8 is the score. Hampton getting double teamed. Loses the ball. Bobby Green comes up with it. 12 seconds now. Green going to take his time here. Gets trapped. It's Henry in the corner. Wide open. It's an air ball. 5 seconds to go here. See if Bayonne can get a shot up. 2, 1. Sims is going to heave it up from half court. Way off. And the buzzer sounds. That'll do it here in the first quarter. 10-8 is your score. The Dickinson Rams take the lead in the end there after the Bobby Green shot. We're going to take a little bit of a break here until both teams come out of their huddles, and we'll be back for coverage of this second quarter of the state playoff game between the Dickinson Rams and the Bayonne Bees.
What do you think? You think that they have like that?
It's going to be hard to rush down there and get stats.
Why you take a picture of my face, eh? I'm taking a picture of the paparazzi. Oh, and the next building, right? Rock this. Hey, Robbie. Hey, Bobby! Bobby! Turn this shit up for me, you heard? It's a playoff, baby!
And we're back here, second quarter of this state playoff matchup. Bayonne starts with the ball. It's Shelby, and I think he got away with a travel there. Sims gives it over to Shaw. Shaw hasn't able to score here yet. Shelby gets it after the pass from Noah Shaw, and it gets a friendly bounce. All tied up here at 10. Isley Monroe trying to work on Hampton. Spins, almost loses the ball, and he ends up losing the ball. It'll go the other way. All tied up here at 10. Wood can't get it to go. Shelby gets the offensive rebound, and that one won't fall either. So Bayonne, even in the first quarter, did a solid job of getting some offensive boards. They just haven't been consistent enough on converting some important field goals here to increase the scoring.
Foul against Bayonne, number 3, is second team's first.
So Green inbounds it. He gets it back. Diop gets it after the screen. And that's a charging foul. Great job by Tyree Wood there to draw a charge, had his feet set.
Foul against the Rams, number 13, is second team's first.
So Shaw has it in the corner. Gets it back. Swings it over to Hampton. Hampton thinks about a three. Instead, he'll dish it to Wood. Wood back to Hampton. Great defense here by the Rams. Hampton, floater. No good. Gets it right back. He'll try again and go to the free throw line.
Foul against the Rams, number 3, is first team second.
Hampton makes the first one. Hampton goes 2 for 2 from the free throw line. So Green now coming the other way. 12-10 is the score here. Bayonne has taken the lead. Bayonne doing a tremendous job defensively. Terry gets the offensive rebound, almost gets the basket through the foul. So again, Dickinson having some trouble here in the off-court offense. I like the idea there, getting the ball down low to Monroe. I think you want to see him more on the block than on the perimeter. Good idea there. And they end up getting to the foul line because of it. So Ethan has the point totals for the first quarter.
So in the first quarter, we saw Hampton score 3 points for the Bayonne side. But then on the Dickinson side, we saw Monroe, Green, and Zaire Henry all score 3 as well. Back to you, Manny.
Thank you, Ethan. So again, low-scoring game, and it's been distributed fairly evenly throughout this contest. No one has really been able to take over. Shaw gets involved, back from injury, like he never left. Seeing him a little bit more off the ball, which was expected after that knee injury. Other than that, though, he's been pretty good, and he's going to try to make an impact defensively as well. Green gets another one. Bobby Green, that's his second 3 of this ball game. Sims has it. Kickball violation. Drennan kind of shrugging his shoulders there after Isley Monroe made an attempt at a steal with his leg, which you are not allowed to do, obviously. Very tight game here thus far. Ball goes out of bounds. Poor pass there. Polanco has it. Another one of those great shooters for the Rams. Hasn't been able to do much here. He gets an opportunity here, though. It's a little strong. Rebound goes to Hampton. Hampton throws it right off Monroe. It'll go the other way. All tied up at 14. Very low scoring contest here. A little bit less than 5 minutes left. Sims. Down low to Hampton. Hampton to Shaw, who has an open look. Connects. Noah Shaw gets his second straight field goal. He's up 3 now. Green trying to answer back. Step back mid-range. It's short. Monroe gets the rebound. He'll put it up over Hampton. And one! Isley Monroe puts the shoulder down. Uses his size. Gets a bucket there and the foul. He'll try to finish the and one at the line.
His first team's third. Monroe shooting 1.
See if Monroe can tie the game here. 4.5 minutes to go. It's off. Free throw is no good. 1 point game here. Bayonne still up. Dickinson applying some pressure. Sims steps back, and he doesn't get that one to fall. Monroe coming the other way. It's a 3-on-2. Dickinson did not have the advantage, and they weren't able to get the bucket there, although Monroe got a solid look. Look at things that happen in these playoff games. Sometimes you see some jitters, and on this Dickinson side, although they are at home, they've missed some shots that you definitely expect them to make. Another one there from Bayonne. Sims just can't convert there on the open look at the rim. But he'll try to get a steal. Polanco gets it back. Polanco, guarded tightly by Sims, gets past him, puts it up with the left hand. It's a charging foul. Another charge drawn by the Bees.
His first team's third.
Three and a half minutes to go. Texan gets his first taste of action here for the Rams. Almost gets a steal there. Instead, Shaw has it in the corner. It's in and out. Loose ball foul. It's against Coburn.
Foul is made number 10. His first team's fourth.
More substitutions being made. Bobby Green checks out. And Henry trying to catch a long pass. He ends up getting it after the bobble. And now Shaw has it. Great steal there from Noah Shaw. We know how good he is defensively. Coburn to Shaw. Dickinson wanted a walk there after Coburn fielded the pass. Timeout, Coach Gamble.
The timeout for Bayonne will be a 30-second timeout.
Last time Noah Shaw played against this Dickinson squad, he struggled. Only had 6 points. In the first matchup, though, he was awesome. He had 17, and in this one, it looks like he's on his way towards a solid game in a fairly limited role, considering he's coming off a knee injury. Sims only played against this Dickinson squad one time in the regular season. He had 12 points and 3 assists. And in that first contest where the Bees only lost by 4 points, 7 steals combined between Jalen Sims and Noah Shaw. So they could definitely wreak some havoc here defensively on the perimeter. And although you haven't seen that many turnovers from the Rams, you've definitely seen some missed looks and missed jump shots from these guards.
What's that?
2 minutes, 51 seconds to go. Bayonne is up 1 here, 17-16. We're in a little bit of a scoring drought between both squads. Elijah Young back to Shaw. Shaw for 3. It's good. Noah Shaw again gets it done from 3-point land. Isley Monroe has it. Finger roll, no good. He'll shoot 2 at the line after the foul. Couldn't tell if it was a charge or not. I don't want to speak a little bit too ahead. Either way, Dickinson really maybe a shock to the system here. Down to 3 now after the free throw against this Bayonne team. But what's really shocking is the fact that they only have 17 points. And we're almost through the first half. Make it 18 after Monroe goes 2 for 2 from the line. Shaw bounced past to Sims. He thought about the three-pointer. Instead, Coburn will pull the trigger. It's good. Dave Coburn. And the Bees trying to brew an upset here. Monroe takes the screen from Monteiro. He'll pull up with the left hand. Great floater there. Marquise Isley Monroe getting it done. Young in the corner to Hampton. He'll let it fly. Gets fouled. Isley Monroe a little bit too aggressive there defensively. And Hampton going to get 3 free throw shots at the charity stripe. Just plays that you can ill afford to make if you're Dickinson here. Really don't want to get upset. Would be a heartbreaking way to end what's been an incredible season for Dickinson. Hampton makes the first one. And the best ways to pull off an upset is make a lot of threes and force the other team to make a lot of mistakes. And there's a big mistake from Dickinson. Hampton making them pay so far has made the first 2. Hampton goes 3 for 3. Christian Hampton getting it done from the free throw line. Winning plays, you know, Coach Gamble is very happy with that trip to the line. Green has it. Clock has yet to start. So Dickinson went all the way past half court. Clock didn't even start. 1 minute and 49 seconds left. A little bit unusual there. Refs didn't notice it though. So Henry goes to the line. Now that this Dickinson squad is in the bonus, he'll shoot 2 after the reach and foul. Henry misses the first one. Excuse me, looked like it was going to be good from here. Goes in and out. Nazario checks out for Hampton. on the floor for Dickinson: Terry, Green, Henry, Polanco, and Montero. For Bayonne: Hampton, Coburn, Young, Shaw, and Sims. Henry goes 1 for 2. So right now, Bayonne shooting a little bit better from the line than this Dickinson squad, which is a good sign for Coach Gamble and his squad. Young has it. Sims to Shaw. Shaw back out to Sims, who has an open look on the wing. No good, in and out. Montero gets the rebound. Bayonne applying pressure. Polanco out to Green. Again, Green has been great in the second quarter from three-point land. He'll try another one. It's a strong. Henry gets it. Henry puts it up, gets fouled. He'll shoot 2 more at the line. Henry going to make another trip here for some free throws. Looking over at this Dickinson bench, one thing that is always prevalent in this squad whenever you watch this team play, whether up or down, is the leadership of Isley Monroe. You always see him involved, always see him either cheering on his teammates or giving some advice. I mean, his head is always in the game, trying to provide production in any way he can in the tangible side and on the intangible side. And the one thing that never lacks is the intangibles. He's a senior on this squad. A team that going into halftime most likely will find themselves down, although there's still some time to change that, and that would be a good way to change that, forcing a turnover there. Either way, everyone knows they don't feel good about their performance here in this first half, no matter how it ends. And they'll try to wipe that as quickly as possible. They're down 5 here, 26-21, a minute and 11 seconds to go. They get the ball here under the basket. Polanco will inbound, gets it over to Henry. Henry over Wood, gets it to go. 3-point game now after the bucket from Henry. And Terry almost forces a turnover. He averages 3 steals a night. And there's a steal. Montero got his hands on it. Henry will go back to the free throw line again. This time, you just need him to convert here at the line if you're Dickinson, because they've had no problem at getting to the charity stripe. Henry makes the first one, trying to pull his team within 1. Henry makes the second one. He goes 2 for 2 on that trip. Coburn has it. Over to Sims. Sims to Young. Young back out to Wood. Wood gives it over to Coburn. Coburn, 3-pointer. It's in and out. Dickinson wanted to walk there. They didn't get it, but they do get the ball right back either way. That ball will go to the Bees. So a turnover there from the Rams. They say it ricocheted off Polanco on the way out of bounds. Texan checks in for Polanco. Coburn to Hampton. Hampton to Shaw. They get past half court easily. Hampton takes a hard fall. It's a foul. They'll head to the line. 26.7 seconds left in the first half. Bayonne up 1. Blanco checks in. Terry takes a break. Hampton at the line. First one is good. Hampton's been incredible from the free throw line in this one. He's averaging 11 points per game this season, including the county playoffs and the regular season. Right now, we're in the state playoffs, so do or die no matter what. Obviously, you lose in counties, and you still got a few regular season games plus the state tournament if you make it. But if you lose in the state tournament, that's it. So these teams playing for it all here. A chance to advance. Polanco, deep three. It's short. Monteiro gets the rebound and finishes it at the rim. Great chance there. Clock winding down. 5 seconds to go. Coburn. Fake passes and Monteiro swats it away. One-point game. 3.8 seconds left. See if Bayonne can get a bucket here to end the half. It's a kickball violation. Kelly will inbound. Shaw in the corner at the buzzer. It's off. Buzzer sounds. 28-27 is your score. Both teams will head on over to the locker room. Bayonne leads the Dickinson Rams by 1 point through 2 quarters in a very defensive focused affair. We still got another half left after this one. We'll take a break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back here on HCST Athletics with the second half of this state playoff first round game. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Second half here of the Section 2, Group 4, first round of the state playoffs here. Dickinson, the number 7 seed, against the Bayonne Bees, who are the number 10 seed. Isley Monroe starts off the scoring here in the second half. Dickinson now back up 1. It's got Ethan Silvera with me, who has some stats from the first half.
Hey, so in the first half, Dickinson's scoring leaders was Marquise Isley Monroe with 7 points, Zaire Henry with 8, while on the Bayonne side, Christian Hampton has 10, and Noah Shaw has 8. The biggest concern for Dickinson has been their free throws, with them going 7 for 12, which is 58%. While on the other hand, Bayonne went 9 for 10 with 90%. Back to you, Manny.
Thank you, Ethan. Excellent job. And yeah, definitely the biggest difference in that first half, that free throw shooting for Dickinson was abysmal. Saw Henry get to the line a lot. He had some struggles, although he finished off pretty strong there towards the end of the second quarter from the line. Speaking of good free throw shooting for Bayonne, it continues here after Elijah Young makes the first one. Make it 10 for 11. He'll try to make it 11 for 12 here. And again, in these type of playoff games, when you're the underdog, you want to try to do everything right. And when you're given opportunities at the free throw line, you want to take full advantage of those. It's something that Bayonne has done. Elijah Young keeps it going for the Bees, going 2 for 2 there at the line. Montero to Monroe to Polanco. Does not turn into 3 points. Green. It's good. Bobby Green in the corner, getting it done from three-point land. Hampton has it. Bayonne trying to answer back here. So Dickinson is 2 for 2 from the field here in this third quarter. Sims, a little double clutch there, turns into a pair of points for the Bees. 32 up is the score here. Green to Monroe. Monroe was getting double teamed there. Started by Nazario, tried to draw a charge. It doesn't matter, not enough for Isley Monroe. He was getting it done down low on the block. Sims takes a screen. It's Coburn for 3. Bottoms, nothing but net for Dave Coburn. Green trying to get past Coburn. Monroe now. Bounce pass to Diop. Diop on Elijah Young. Blocking foul. It'll be 2 shots for Diop at the line. See if Dickinson can get it done here at the free throw line. They haven't missed, or they did miss once in the second half, but either way, they got the second chance after the offensive rebound. And they turned it to 3 points with the Bobby Green three-pointer. So they haven't not come up empty in any of these possessions of the second half. Diop already missed 1 free throw. He'll try to make the second. 1 for 2 from the line, Boubacar Diop. Five and a half minutes to go. Nazario from the free throw line tried to call bank. He didn't get it to fall. Sims now to Hampton. Careless pass there. Dickinson gets it back. Polanco pulls up for 3. Bottoms. Jeremy Polanco fires up the crowd after the made three-pointer. And Coach Drennan for Dickinson takes the opportunity to call a timeout. Dickinson Rams have been red hot here in this second half. See if Bayonne can answer back. Again, Dickinson is the favorite. They've been in many adverse situations throughout the season. They've played some very good teams. They've played well against those good teams. And after such a great season, with such a senior-heavy team, it's just normal to feel some jitters through those first 2 quarters. And it definitely showed on the floor. But with their experience, with the willpower that they have, and the confidence they've had all season, knowing that this is do or die for them in the state playoffs, they've definitely answered the call here so far in this third quarter, and they're going to look to continue that success offensively to potentially head towards the second round of state, something they haven't done since 2013. Sims to Shaw. Shaw pump fakes over Monroe. He gets it to go. Noah Shaw, double-digit points for him now in this game. Green, great pass to Monroe, who has it. He's double-teamed. He'll spin with the left hand. Isley Monroe, technician down low in the post. You've got mail. Hampton to Coburn. Coburn thought about it. Diop guarding him. And Coburn is a freshman. If you watch him play, you can't really tell. Another one of those good freshmen for Bayonne is Carmelo Eisler, who was exceptional in the absence of Sims. He's done a great job. And then when Shaw was out, he still kept getting those minutes. Gonna have a little bit less minutes here in these games with Shaw and Sims healthy. But he's definitely someone that's going to contribute in the future for Bayonne, and he could fill anyone's shoes right in. Did a tremendous job in the regular season and a great job against Hoboken in that quarterfinal game. Hampton gets blocked. Monteiro, that's his second block of the game. Coburn trying to answer back with a three-pointer. Bank is open here in Dickinson High School. Polanco, no good, it's strong. Monroe trying to get the rebound. Henry ends up with it, and Henry makes the tough finish over Elijah Young. So after little to no offense in the first half, we're getting an offensive show here in this third quarter. Shaw thought about it. Coburn will pull the trigger. Off to the left. Monteiro trying to get the rebound. Henry ends up with it. Great pass to Polanco, who then loses it. Forced turnover there. Shaw forces another steal. Sims has it. Coburn in the corner to Hampton. Hampton pump fakes. He spins. Pass down low to Young. Shot won't count. Foul on the floor. Dickinson caught a little bit of a break there. Foul. It's kind of a blessing in disguise because Young had a wide open layup there. Sims for three. Bottoms, Jalen Sims. So again, another three-pointer in this contest. Green trying to get it done. My goodness. Offensive clinic here in this third quarter between both squads. There's a turnover. Monteiro then turns it right back over. Monkey see, monkey do here. One team scores a three-pointer, the other team answers back. One team turns it over, the other team turns it over as well. So although both of these teams were begging for this type of offensive output in the first half, the defense has not stayed consistent for either. So it's still a two-point game here. Difference is Dickinson is up now. Shaw got fouled. Late whistle but it doesn't matter. It'll be Shaw to go to the free throw line. An animated crowd here, Dickinson High School. Shaw trying to tie the game here. Made the first free throw. Someone who plays with so much intensity, so much grit. We asked him about that when we had him on in the beginning of the season, actually right before the first game we went to as part of NJSIAA Athletics when Bayonne played Union City. And when we previewed that matchup, we had Noah Shaw on during that week. And he talked a lot about how much he values playing hard on both sides of the floor. Just feels like it's his duty. Can't give his team any less. And although he's kind of recovering from injury right now, you can't really tell that he was hurt. Wood to Sims. Hampton has it. Hampton gets trapped, almost turns it over. Sims comes up with it. Bayonne trying to get an open look here. They're struggling right now to get one. Dickinson up 2. Shaw for 3. It's good. Noah Shaw gets fired up. And it's another three-pointer from him. He calls himself the Bayonne Reaper. And right now, he's trying to do everything he can to slay the Rams here at their own house. Noah Shaw, ladies and gentlemen. What a performance so far. Polanco has it. Teardrop off the glass and good. Hampton to Shaw. Shaw's double teamed. Sims bounce pass to Wood. Bayonne taking their time now. They're down 1. Very offensive heavy. Third quarter here. Shelby has it. Gets absolutely denied. Polanco now going the other way. Almost turns it over. Green comes up with it. Gets blocked. Another block. And another example of these teams doing exactly what the other team did on the other side. Safe to say this has been an evenly matched third quarter. Clock winding down. 5 seconds to go. Hampton pulls up. No good. Polanco has it. And he does his best attempt at a behind-the-back full-court shot. Probably would have been the craziest shot you would have ever seen. But it doesn't fall. 49-48 is the score after the third quarter. Dickinson leads by 1 point. We'll be right back after the break when both of these teams come back for what will be an intense fourth quarter here to decide who moves on to the second round of the Section 2 Group 4 state playoffs here in North New Jersey.
Atlanta pulling up.
Sims. The shot. Bayonne starts off the fourth quarter with the ball here. It is a 1-point game. 7 seed against the number 10 seed. So much on the line for these programs. This is a huge game. Bayonne, again, trying to advance to the second round of the state playoffs for the first time since 2014. Dickinson hasn't done it since 2013. Sims in the corner to Shelby. Shelby pump fakes. Gets the layup. Pass Diop. Where Shelby gets involved. Bayonne up 1. Monteiro to Diop. Diop spins. Back out to Polanco. Ball goes straight out of bounds. Pass was a little bit unwise. Definitely led to a turnover. Polanco was smothered there on the perimeter off the ball. Didn't have much of a chance to come up with that pass. Hampton down low to Shaw, who was all alone on the baseline cut. Bayonne now leads by 3. They've started this fourth quarter on a 4-0 run, and Monroe trying to change that. He cannot. Bobby Green comes up with a rebound. In and out. Monteiro gets it. Another chance for the Rams, and he converts. And the foul. Counted for Monteiro, and he's going to have an attempt at tying this ball game here at the charity stripe. Monteiro in and out. Bobby Green almost gets past Hampton for the rebound. Hampton comes up with it either way, and then he saves it before going out of bounds. Coburn, pump fakes, pull up mid-range. It's short. Monteiro gets the rebound. Bobby Green now coming the other way. Dickinson's free throw struggles continue. They find themselves down 1. Polanco to Monroe. And it'll go the other way. I assume there's a foul called. We'll see who it's on. So Silvera has the leaders in points through 3 quarters here. Take it away, Ethan.
So, thank you, Manny. So far this game, Marquise Isley Monroe has 11 points. Bobby Green has 12 with 4 threes being converted. Noah Shaw has 12 on the Bayonne side, as well as Coburn has 11. Thanks, Manny. Back to you.
So it's been incredible to see what Noah Shaw has been able to do coming off injury. He didn't start in this game. He looked healthy during warm-ups, but after not seeing him start the game on the floor, it's very questionable whether or not he was going to be able to contribute like he usually does, but he hasn't missed a step. We want to welcome you here on HCST Athletics. 52-51 is the score. Bayonne is up. Please remember to hit the subscribe button, like this live stream, follow us on Instagram and TikTok so you don't miss out of any Hudson County basketball coverage here. Once spring sports come around, we'll be covering that as well. Got a lot of content coming out soon. Obviously, this game and the post game from this one. Right now, I have no idea who the winning team is going to be, but whoever wins this game, we will have interviews from that side. So you got St. Peter's Prep playing in the South non-public bracket. Hudson Catholic in the North Jersey non-public bracket. The girls team is also the 4 seed in their bracket. So again, so many teams left in Hudson County. Right now, Caden is over at Montclair, where Union City is playing. He's providing updates on the Instagram story. But right now, we focus on what's in front of us. Bayonne down 1 point here, 5 minutes and 18 seconds left. 53-52 is the score. Shaw almost turns it over. Can't really see from here what's going on. The refs point the way of the Bees. Wood takes the screen from Young. And he loses it, turns it over. Henry coming the other way. And he'll try to put it up by himself. He gets it back and finishes it. 4 white jerseys down low trying to stop Henry. It doesn't matter. Sims pulls up from the free throw line. It's strong. Doesn't get the friendly bounce. Diop gets the rebound. And it'll be a foul. Would have either been a foul or a travel there. Agree with the ref there. It was definitely some contact. And now this is where Dickinson has struggled. From the free throw line. If they would have been at least decent from the free throw line today, then they'd be up much more than 3 points. Bayonne has been able to stay in this game because of their success from the free throw line and lack thereof from Dickinson. Diop makes the first one. Boubacar Diop puts the Rams up 4. Diop only makes 1. Either way, Dickinson Rams now up 2 possessions. But again, the struggles continue for the Rams from the charity stripe. And if they somehow lose this game, it'll be something we point at as to why they would come up empty here in this contest. Bees trying to do everything they can to pull off an upset. Only down 4. Shaw, floater. Doesn't get the bounce he wanted. Dickinson gets it back. Now Green, a senior on the squad, has had a tremendous season offensively. He's trying to put the Bees away and make history for this program. Been over a decade since they made it to the second round of the state playoffs. Diop has it. Henry thought about a 3, takes the screen from Diop. Hop step, gets fouled. He'll go to the line. So something Dickinson has done, especially in this fourth quarter, is get to the rack. They haven't been afraid to put those shots up down low. We've seen Isley Monroe show off his 3-level scoring ability all game. It's a reason he was able to hit 1,000 points not too long ago. And right now, all he cares about is winning this ball game. 5-point game, 3.5 minutes to go. Bayonne has slowed down here offensively. They're trying to change that with this possession. Shaw for 3, it's deep. It's good. Noah Shaw, deep 3-pointer, and again, he's getting it done from anywhere on the floor. It doesn't matter for him. (57-55) is the score. Head coach for Bayonne, Ben Gamble, elects to take a timeout and talk it over with his squad. So again, it's just been incredible to follow Noah Shaw here on this journey. Had to carry a lot of the load offensively on the perimeter once Sims went down due to injury after the first 8 games. Now Sims is back. We're seeing this Bayonne offense flow a lot better than it did towards the middle of the season. And Shaw, after getting hurt against Bayonne, kind of thought maybe that was the end of the road for this season. And we were all just going to wait till his senior year to see Noah Shaw contribute again in the HCIAL basketball scene. And this is not necessarily the HCIAL basketball scene. It is the state playoff scene, but it is against a Dickinson team that also plays in Hudson County. Two teams that know each other very well, and Noah Shaw has been able to get it done here in this game. Stellar performance from him so far. See if it leads to a win. Monroe almost finds Bobby Green, a little bit underthrown perhaps. Interesting attempt there from Dickinson. After the timeout, they try a Hail Mary. Kind of works out. Now they're inbounding from behind the basket. And a little lob pass there leads to an unconventional alley-oop. Monroe finishes it. Dickinson back up forward. Shaw driving baseline. Passes it to Monroe, who plays for the Rams. Monroe, no look pass to Green, who finishes it with the left hand. Marquise Isley, Monroe making the highlight reel. My goodness, what a pass in transition. Bobby Green finishes it. Timeout. Dickinson now up 6. What a second half offensively for this Dickinson Rams squad, who only scored 27 points in the first. They've already scored 34 between about 1.5 quarters. 3 minutes to go here in this contest. Big timeout. Bayonne trying to stop the bleeding a little bit. If they can slow down this Rams offense with the way that they've been able to shoot, if they catch fire again, definitely be a close game down the stretch in the remaining minutes of this one. Coach Gamble yet to win a state playoff game as the head coach of the Bayonne Bees. So hard to win in this tournament on this stage. We're seeing it right now. These two teams have been solid all season throughout all the adversity. Now they find themselves playing each other in the state playoffs. They've played so hard, played so well, but unfortunately one of them will have to go down here tonight. Hampton can't finish it on the second chance. 20 seconds have come off the clock after the timeout. 6-point game, 2.5 minutes to go. Polanco spins. Monteiro has it. He'll take his time. Elijah Young guarding Monteiro. Monteiro blows right by him and slams it down. Tomas Monteiro takes his time, surveys the defense, gets right past Elijah Young, and was very unkind to the rim down low. Everybody's fired up here in Dickinson High School. And he forces a turnover, getting it done on both ends of the floor. An attempted alley-oop there. I think he thought Monroe was coming downhill. A little bit of a miscommunication because I don't think you would try to lob it up to Bobby Green. Either way, timeout is called. 8-point game. And that might be the nail in the coffin, folks. A minute and 44 seconds left. Had to take a little bit of a breather there. It's an 8-point game. 63 to 55, as you guys can see, they're on the scoreboard. And Dickinson has not slowed down here in this second half. I mean, you can see how well conditioned they are. They haven't skipped a beat at all. And their defense has definitely picked it up towards the end of this fourth quarter. Bayonne has not been able to do much offensively. Saw Hampton miss an opportunity there in the second chance. He's been playing well all game, but it's the little things down the stretch when you're an underdog trying to pull off an upset. You can't miss those open looks down low, especially when you get extra chances to score like the Bees did on that possession. Either way, don't expect him to phase it. Don't expect it to phase him here. About a minute and 40 seconds left. Sims, take the screen from Coburn. Bayonne trying to get hot here. They're going to have to do it very quickly. Shaw takes a foul. It'll be on the floor. A minute and a half left. Diop checks in for Monteiro, who gets a round of applause and a bunch of high fives from his teammates on the bench. Hampton out to Coburn. Coburn down low to Hampton, who has a wide open look, and he gets blocked by the rim after drawing a foul. Not much time left here for the Bees. They've been excellent from the free throw line. See if that success can continue here. Hampton. He had 8 made free throws in the first half. Makes the first one. This is exactly who you want to see at the line if you're the Bees. Can Hampton pull the Bees within 6? Yes, he can. Christian Hampton does it again from the free throw line. 6-point game. Monroe has it. He's going to hurry up the floor. Now he paces himself a little bit. Polanco jabs. Takes the screen from Monteiro. It'll be Henry in the corner. Drives baseline. Tries to put it up over Coburn. Can't get it to fall. Nazario gets fouled on the loose ball. It'll go against Monteiro. So Diop checks in for Tomas. 1 minute left. Bayonne still has a chance here to pull off a miracle. Hampton to Sims. Hampton drives past, tries to put it up over Diop. Can't get it to go. Travel on Monroe. And with 46 seconds left, that is a huge call. You can see that the Dickinson faithful don't like it. And a timeout is called. And just when you thought it might have been over here in this one for the Bees, they get another chance. Now this is really do or die. 2-possession game here. If you make a 3-pointer, obviously make it 1 possession. .46, only 3 seconds, 63 to 57. A little bit of a rivalry here between Dickinson and Bayonne. They play each other twice a year, and this year it's been 3 times as they find themselves staring down at each other for a chance at advancing to the second round of the state sectional playoffs. So again, we welcome all of you here as we head towards the end of this fourth quarter. Please do not forget to subscribe, like the video, hit the notification bell, follow us on Instagram and TikTok so you don't miss any Hudson County athletics content provided by HCST Athletics. It's a turnover. Bayonne not able to take advantage of Monroe's travel. Monroe has it, and he almost turns it over. And he does turn it over. So it goes off Coburn. Apparently, it went off of Henry after. So with 37 seconds left, Dickinson doesn't take off too much time off the clock. Bayonne will get another chance at making something happen, and they give it right back. Bobby Green has it now, and he gets fouled. So many mistakes on both sides here. But if you're Dickinson, you'll take it because that means that the score will likely stay the same, and it indeed has. 63-57. Find themselves up 6 points. 28.7 seconds to go. If Bobby Green makes both of these free throws, that'll most likely be it in this ball game. Coach Drennan emphasizing to his squad that they cannot give up any three-pointers. Whether or not Green makes these shots, he makes the first one. So again, Dickinson has struggled from the free throw line throughout this contest. It'd be poetic to see Green win it from the line. He makes both. That may be it, folks. 28 seconds to go here. Sims. They're going to have to hurry up. Kelly has it. He takes a three from the wing. It's way short. Monroe has it. He gets fouled. And just listen on these chants. So the Dickinson fans politely say goodbye to the Bayonne squad. Monroe makes the first one. Monroe's second free throw is good as well. Now the Rams are up double digits. Clock is winding down. Sims, way off. 10 seconds left. They won't foul. Monroe will just dribble it out. 2, 1, and that'll do it. The Dickinson Rams advance to the second round of the North Jersey Section 2 Group 4 playoff bracket for the first time since 2013. The Bees run out of honey here as the Rams go right past them in this first round after a stellar second half performance. Hello, everybody. Manuel Pereira, Ethan Silvera next to me. And what a game. What an atmosphere.
Absolute amazing game.
No doubt about it. We saw Dickinson and Bayonne as well kind of struggle offensively in the first half. Completely changed. You spoke about the free throw discrepancy in the first half. But once we get to the second, we see Dickinson scoring at will throughout, scoring at the rim a lot
Especially
as well.
with three-pointers from Bobby Green and Monroe Isley showing off his three-way scoring.
No doubt about it. He can do it from anywhere on the floor, three-point land, mid-range, or down low, and he did it throughout. And that dunk from Tomas Monteiro,
Awesome.
I think that one ended it. Saw the energy in this gym, saw kind of the long faces on the Bayonne squad, and that was it. 67-57 was the score. The Dickinson Rams advanced to the second round of the state playoffs for the first time in 12 years. My name is Manny Pereira. Next to me is Ethan Silvera, and thank you for watching our live streamed coverage of an HCST athletics of the state playoffs. Dickinson advances. We'll probably see him again soon. Stay tuned to find out where we will be next. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful night.